What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, I'm showing you a new plugin from Techivation called T-imager. This is a stereo imaging plugin that allows you to balance your mid and side frequencies, as well as filter them, as well as apply EQ to both the mid or side frequencies, or both. This is really easy to use, but does need some explaining because some of these features aren't, I would say, too intuitive, but once you get the hang of it, this is easy to use. I'm going to go over the controls, and of course I'll let you hear what it sounds like. So one thing I've noticed about Techivation plugins is they all have a very familiar GUI, as we have with this one with the T-imager. And just to show you, this is the T-exciter and the T-compressor. We see we all have a very familiar UI. So if you get into their plugins, as they do have a bundle available where you can get all of them, you've got a very familiar UI that you're looking at across the board here. On the left and right, on the far left and right, we've got our input control and output control. And in the middle, we have a balance knob. So what this does is going to, if we lean this to the left, it's going to, the more we lean it to the left, the more mid frequencies we'll hear, up until we get all the way, there we go, all the way to 0 is going to be 100% mid. We're just listening to the mids. And the same way as we go all the way to the right, all the way down to 1, or up to 1, that's going to be just the sides. And then in between, oh, can we option click to get back to, no. Okay, so that'd be nice to be able to get back to 0.5, which is your halfway point, which is going to be an equal blend between your mid and side frequencies. So below that, we have a filter, which is going to be a high pass filter up to 300 hertz, both for the mid and side frequencies, as well as a EQ. So EQ, this is going to be a tilt EQ, to where you turn it to the right, you're going to boost the lows. We turn it to the left, we're going to boost the highs. But if we select this boost, which we have one on each side for the side and mid, if we select boost, now it turns into a smiley curve EQ, where we're boosting lows and boosting highs. And then we have a solo, where we can just solo the mid or side frequencies. All right, let's get into how this sounds. I've got this across the master bus. This is an artist named Jemiah, and I've intentionally made the vocal too loud here in the center, because we're going to use this to rebalance this and shift more to the sides to where we can balance it. So this is it right now without the T-imager. We'll bypass it, and then we'll bring it in, and I'll show you what it can do.
You got me losing my cool. Oh, I'm so stuck, I can't move. Can't move, oh, yeah. So what am I doing with you? You got me losing my cool.
All right, so as we can hear, her vocal is well on top of the beat, so we're going to use T-imager to balance this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt this towards the sides, so we can get a little more sides and less mids.
Got me losing my cool. Oh, I'm so stuck, I can't move. Can't move, oh, yeah. So what am I doing with you?
Okay, I like where that is. Now I'm going to bypass it and see what we have here.
You got me losing my cool. Oh, I'm so stuck, I can't move. Can't move.
All right, so bypassing it, I'm realizing that I'm losing some of that low end, so we're going to want to get that back, definitely. Some of that low mid, that kick drum from the mids, and I'm going to do that with the EQ. We'll first try the tilt EQ.
You got me losing my cool. Oh, I'm so stuck, I can't move. Can't move, oh, yeah.
So going to the right, I'm boosting the lows and cutting the highs. I do not want to cut the highs. So for this, we're going to select boost on the mid frequencies, and we're going to add that smiley curve EQ.
You got me losing my cool. Oh, I'm so stuck, I can't move, can't move.
Okay, I'm liking it there. Now let's bypass it and make sure that kick drum is still hitting with it bypass as it is when I have it, the T-imager in.
You got me losing my cool. Oh, I'm so stuck, I can't move, can't move. Yeah.
All right, so that sounds good to me. So you can see here with T-imager, it is, once you get the hang of using this, it is easy to rebalance stuff. This will be especially good in mastering when you're presented with just a stereo mix and you've just got to deal with just that, what you've got there. The intro price for this is $29, and of course I'll have a link in the description if you want to check it out, learn more about it, or pick it up. Definitely comment and let me know what you think about this one. If you are using a plugin to rebalance your stereo tracks, let me know what you're using and let me know what you think about this. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up, and if you want to continue to see content from me, then you know what to do. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.